Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? Metaverse Millen here. How are we all today? So, we're back with another video. This is an exciting one. I've actually gone and bought a whiteboard, so have a look at this quickly. So, if you can see this, I don't know if you can, I've actually got Metaverse Millen. I've got all the sales we're doing and all the giveaways. So we've got the luxury ranch house giveaway. We've got the 50 likes for 5,000 UPEX. So if this video gets 50 likes, we will give 5,000 UPEX away as well. All you have to do is put your in-game username down below, your IGN, in the comments section. We've also got sponsors going right now, so this is going really well. This is what I wanted to talk about. If you want to jump onto 16927 St. Joe Street in LA, or you can go to James UK. And then if you want to be a main channel sponsor, we're going to talk about Kasich Mad today. He's the main channel sponsor today, so congratulations. And then we have standard sponsors as well, so Gadget 914 and Davidio Zazita, if I spelled that right. Sorry if I've not, but I will put your account up on screen in a second as well. So if you want to join this, it's 1,250 UPEX to be a main channel sponsor, and I'll talk about anything you want to for about 30 seconds. And then if you want to be a standard sponsor, I will just promote you like Upland avatar and kind of let you just front of your page for a few seconds when I read your name out on channel. So if you want to like sell some properties, or you want to get involved with that, if you want me to talk about your Block Explorer shop, or you want me to just talk about anything you want me to promote, more than happy to, obviously within guidelines. But if it's just stuff to do with Upland, I don't see any problem with that. And then if you want to sign up to Upland today, Upland's a virtual property trading game. You can get 50% off a bonus up to 100,000 UPEX, guys. If you put $100 into Upland today, you will get $150 worth of credits, and I'll get a 50,000 UPEX bonus as well. So you can do that by using the link, by signing up using r.upland.me/33FD. I will put the link in the description down below so you can enter that as well. But I will be keeping track of everything now. So I know it's getting busy on Upland, and I sometimes don't make it as easy for you guys, obviously, with these competitions. So going forward now, we actually plan to keep everything on the whiteboards. As soon as someone's like become a sponsor on this channel, once you've sent the money to, obviously, what is it, 16927 St. Joe Street, we'll actually go onto it here. You can see it's just below the showroom. So I don't know if you can see here, this is a ranch house, so this is the actual property. You can see that Pete61, what was the main channel sponsor yesterday, jumped onto that property 10 times, so obviously that's filled that property up. So I'm still due 4 players a shout out as well to add onto that whiteboard. Once ever you give me a message, I will add you on as well, but obviously you can only add 10 people on at a time. So when I go to check it, I can go here, I can see the 10 last visits, but I can also go to UPX Land as well and then search for the address and find the actual visits as well. But it only goes up to 10, so if someone visits that property 10 times, I won't be able to see anyone else's data. So it is really hard to actually get the data that way. So if you can transfer it over by James UK on Upland, it'll be a lot easier to get the money through. And as soon as the money's through, the next video I film, so if the money gets sent through, say, and I've already filmed the video, I film a video for about half an hour, edit the video, what takes about an hour to an hour, and then I upload it to YouTube, do everything. So it's about a 2-3 hour process. So if you message after I start filming, obviously it'll just be on to the next video, which we will be filming every single day, growing Upland, growing Granada Hills, growing everything as much as possible. I do want to talk about the sponsor though quickly, so it's obviously near the start of the video, but Kasich Mad. So we're actually going to go over here quickly, and then we'll go to search player. And then you can actually see, we'll go over to Kasich Mad. It's so much easier with a whiteboard now. I can actually just look straight ahead and actually see. So you can see he's a director right now. We can go down. He's got 5,528,000 UPEX, which is amazing. 112 properties as well, and he's got 13 collections. Like a lot of players have got 13 collections right now. You can see them all there, the ones he's actually got. And what we'll actually do is go into assets quickly over here. You can see all the properties he owns. So if you want to get some properties, you should just give him a message. I can't get him on the messenger chat bit, but you will be able to get him on YouTube or on Discord. You can see he's got a few for sale, or you can make him an offer. Football legits, got a couple of football legits as well. Well, he's got quite a lot of football legits. Go check him out. He might actually have a store in Upland if you want to actually go check them out. Make some good deals, some good offers, like structures, quite a lot of structures as well, more than I've got. So that's really cool. The ranch houses were one we've built for obviously the giveaway for the sponsors, but he's got a micro house, he's got 4 ranch houses, a small town house, he's got a showroom, and then these are really cool. Like, I've never seen these ones before. Sierra Design Postmodern, so these must be the ones that have been added to Upland, and obviously the winners. But that's really cool, actually. That's nice. I'd love to have that. And then we'll go over to Block Explorers. You can see he's got a couple of Block Explorers, so if you want to try and get some of them, you're more than welcome to try and like give them a message on YouTube or Discord or that. but like, yeah, he's got a lot of things going on, so if you want to send him some UpX or if you want to support him, you're more than welcome to. Thank you so much for the support on the channel. It really does help this channel grow as well. So yeah, Classic Mars, the main channel sponsor for today. We've also got Gadget 914, so we'll quickly go on to Gadget 194. 914. So this is Gadget 914. Quickly, you can actually see his account. We'll just show him quickly, and then you can see he's a director. He's got 7,826,000 in the bank, 373 properties and 32 collections. That's amazing. And then you can actually see the search player again, and then we'll go over to Davidio. David AOZAETA. These names are getting like wild. There we go. So we've got the account here. So he's at 6,169,000, 182 properties and 6 collections. Thank you so much for the sponsor. Here's another standard sponsor. So that's 125 UpX if you just want your account shown quickly. Just talk about your name and your profile. And then if you want to be a main channel sponsor, I'll read out more about your assets and like your Block Explorer shops. Anything you want me to talk about, actually what you want me to talk about, like pre-recorded kind of thing, we can do so also. So if you've got a Block Explorer shop, you want me to like show a certain Block Explorer or anything you want me to promote in Upland, I'm more than happy to do so. Whether it's, obviously it has to be in the guidelines or terms of services of Upland, but more than happy to do that. And if you want to jump on obviously to the sponsorship, that's the main channel sponsor for today's video. So tomorrow is now open. We can do a main channel sponsor tomorrow, and then we've also got like a free space for all the standard sponsors. So 1,250 UpX if you want to be tomorrow's main channel sponsor. Send it over to James UK. I'll go visit one of these properties 10 times. So you can either go over to the ranch house, or you can also go over to the factory right now as well. So the factory is probably best for the main channel sponsor. Obviously not many people visit that. So 10520 Balboa Boulevard, or if you want to go over to the ranch house just to become a standard standard sponsor, sorry, you're more than welcome to as well. So yeah, they're the sponsors for today. So thank you so much for all the support. Obviously if you don't know already, I've come out of work, so trying to build this business up, trying to actually get an income from Upland, where I used to invest about $500 to $1,000 each month. Obviously that needs to slow down. I'll be able to put about another $1,000 in it. I get another paycheck, but we're going to slow it down and try and create some more businesses on the outside. So you'll be able to follow along, see how I actually do it. I'll keep everything completely open. All the UpX is completely trackable. You know, you can actually learn how to do separate businesses. You don't just have to buy and sell properties on Upland. I love the property trading side of stuff on Upland, I really do, but there's so much more ways to make money. Obviously this YouTube now is just hit 400 subscribers as well, so we will be giving away the luxury ranch house. I'll actually show you on my assets. We'll go over to mine quickly, and then you can see if we go to structures here, you can actually see, where is it, the luxury ranch house here. So it's 10115 Gladbeck Ave. If you want to win this luxury ranch house, all you have to do is comment down below your in-game usernames. You'll be entered into the 5,000 UpX if this video gets 50 likes, and then you'll also get a chance to win this luxury ranch house. You do have to be commented on this video and only this video. You can't enter this competition by going anywhere else. If you've got like a property in LA, or you've got property, if you're in LA, it's perfect. This property actually is. So if you want to enter this competition, all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed on this YouTube channel, Metaverse Melon. Go over to Twitter as well, give me a follow there at Metaverse Melon as well. Trying really hard to grow the Twitter up right now, or X as I call it. So if you can try and support me there, retweet some of the tweets, just try and help that grow a bit, trying to get the impressions up so we can actually start to advertise more. The more sales we can actually get, the more money we can put back into Granada Hills and grow it a lot faster. And then I got a few messages asking about why I choose to invest each month and that, and I believe like it is basically like an investment for me. This is not financial advice, but every pound I'm putting in, I used to put into the stock market, I used to put into other stuff. I believe like so much in Upland, and it's not just the properties I'm selling for more money. You can actually see here as well, yesterday we sold a property for $5.75 as well, so now we're currently sitting at $8.07. Just with this account right now, it's sitting at 7.5 million. I'll be able to grow this probably about 250, 300,000 UpX every single month just by myself. I'll try and put about another million UpX into it, obviously by pay. That'll get it up to 8.5, close to 9, obviously with the money I earn, and then we should get it over 10. Once I get it to 10, I'll get the 1.2 Spark as well. So that's just added about $600 what I don't have to pay for. So we're really close to the push, so I'd plan to put as much money as I can into it. So that's my strategy. You can play Upland for free, but I plan to actually grow it as fast as I can when I'm actually young. I've got like the time, the hours. I can work 16-hour days. I can do it. I've done it in my old job, as you know. So once I start earning money again, I'll actually be putting more money into Upland. Pardon me. I actually believe in it that much. I do see the account growing. So once this account gets to about 50 million, you know, at that point it'll be earning 14.7%. I'm getting closer to 23%, you know, on my returns, which is just by selling properties and everything as well, not just taking the yield off the properties. You know, like the amount what I can actually earn off it is amazing. Before I put the extra money in, I had 2 million invested, and then it was close to like 3.8 million. So basically doubled the account nearly, just by buying the dollar strategy. I know obviously now it's harder to sell properties, because like if I had 200 properties what I bought for $4, but really they're worth 10,000 UPEX, and I sell them for 8,000 UPEX, they'll sell all day long because they're still under the market. But now I've actually got a lot of properties that I've minted for like 100% markups. So these are the properties now what don't sell as easy. So that's the properties what are all in Granada Hills and Node, and this is what I believe in Granada Hills. I believe that the value, so I'm putting in hundreds of dollars. I'm not putting hundreds of dollars to actually just blow it, waste it. Like if it's for the fun, like Pokemon and stuff like that, I used to collect cards. A lot of the money going in is just like a hobby. Like I don't go drinking, I don't do stuff like that. So it's something fun. Like I want to grow Granada Hills. Like I really do love Upland. Like number one, Upland's a place where I can actually go and actually enjoy myself, grow something, create it, and just for the entertainment side, just for the value of it, like not without earning a penny. So like straight away I'd invest at least 50% of the money I already have just to play the game and actually enjoy it. That's what I like to do. So that's 50% of it anyway, and then the other 50% I've actually put in, which is stable, $250. Say half of the investment, say it's $500 a month, $250 I've actually put into this, and now the account is sitting at 7.5 million, 930 properties. So we bring in 116,000 every single month. So that's just coming in straight off the base. Visits are about 12,000, so that's coming up to 130,000 UPEX. You think about sales, this is a slow month, but we're still earning 100,000 UPEX. That's 250,000 UPEX, you know what I mean? And then we got the 50,000 for the referral. So I know it's not always going to be 100,000 UPEX someone buys when they sign up to Upland, but like even if they sign up, it's 2,500 UPEX, you know. So the bigger this YouTube channel gets, the more people will comment wanting to win these prizes. So the way it works is Upland actually helps YouTube helps Upland, and then they both help actually like support the growth, and like I'll be able to like drip feed off that kind of thing. So I don't plan to use Upland like I'm going to retire, use Upland, that's going to be everything. That's very like childish, very reckless. I totally understand that, but I believe that Upland is something that I can make a big sale and then use that money slowly to actually get myself a safety net. And once I've got like a $3,000-$4,000 safety net, and at that point I can just keep topping up that safety net, get it up to 5,000, and then just drip it when I need to drip it for rent and other stuff. So I don't plan to be like using Upland or like retiring or anything like that. I've left my job because of obviously stress, like relationship, everything. Like I was never home, it was just a lot of stuff going on. Stayed with that hotel for about 4 years, and I was previous at the hotel before they sold it to new owners. So yeah, I worked for that company for like 10-11 years. Going through all that at the moment, obviously I really miss the place, but glad I made the decision, glad I can go on this YouTube channel and actually film these videos. Really do love the support and the growth of this channel. We've hit 400 subscribers now, so obviously I've talked about the luxury ranch house giveaway, but what I was meaning is like the 400 subscribers will be able to promote your content. So like the more subscribers I get, the more like we can charge for the sponsorships, but then the more value the sponsorship holders will get as well. So if there's 500, 600 subscribers instead of 400, we can charge like close to like 1,600, 1,700 UPEX, and that's not to like discourage people wanting to do the sponsorships at all. That's meaning you're going to get double the value, you're going to get twice as many people coming to your properties, you're going to be able to grow twice as fast, and then that money will help my Upland channel grow, and that money goes into Granada Hills. So if you've already got properties in Granada Hills, say the people who watch these videos, they've got 200 or 300 properties between them in Granada Hills, and then I'm piling all this UPEX into Granada Hills and all the dollars, raising the floor up. The properties that you already own, say you bought for $4, and then like I've constantly bought anything up to $8, every single one of those properties will be sitting at a higher value. So when you target it to sell, it's got a lot more chance, a lot more potential to sell. Even if you drop it to $7, you've still made $3 profit. So the more you invest into actually Granada Hills, it's not financial advice, but I really do strongly believe that we'll be able to get this like node up to like at least $10 a floor, just by buying the properties. Like obviously it's 14,000 properties. I've got a lot on sale, and I plan to obviously sell, and when the profits come in I'll buy more, and then I'll just mint more. So like the mint number comes down. If we actually look at it right now, we'll go to properties. This is UPX Land I use. Like, I don't have a preference. I've used UPX Land for ages. I know UPX World is quite good as well. Quite like watching their podcast as well. So shout out, obviously, Too Stupid to Win and Thank Me Later. Look, like UPX World, I think like it's like a great place. You know, I'm used to obviously using UPX Land, and I support that as well, I guess. But there's not one or the other. You can actually use UPX Land or UPX World. There's a lot of other places as well you can actually get your data from. You can actually see here, there's 144,000 properties left in LA to actually buy. And then if we actually go over to Granada Hills, you can actually see now we're sitting, this is actually like makes me actually happy to actually see this. Something like I've never put my time into anything, and actually seeing this go down like this. It's only been like 10 properties, 11 properties, but in the last 24 hours, 11 properties have been minted in Granada Hills. I bought 2 of them, so that means that another 9 properties have been minted. So that means close to like 11 properties, 7 days, so like 77 properties a week are going down right now. So we're looking at like over 300, just coming up to 300 properties a month. So in that, like in 10, 11 months time, we'll have it minted out. But I'll be buying more properties, invested in Granada Hills a lot more. So that'll be close to 6 months, maybe 5 months. So in 5 months, 6 months, this Granada Hills will be minted out. And then once that's done, we don't have to invest the money on minting Granada Hills out anymore. We can save the money and invest in like buying the players out what are under 10,000 UPX, and for dollars as well, any dollars what come in, because you can actually see I don't even have to look at my bank as much anymore. I've got $8.07 in here, and we can generate about 6,000 to 7,000 UPX a day now with this Upland strategy, with the sponsors, with everything going on. I'd love to do a breakdown video as well, how I actually break it down, because before I have obviously the base price, so the 116,000. I also had the visits, which is about 12,000 UPX. I usually get about 8, 10, 12 visits a day. You know, it's hard to calculate, but about that comes in each month, roughly, say 10,000, give or take. Then I've also got obviously sales as well. What was a big thing for me, like about 3 months ago, you notice I was selling like 50, 60 properties every single month, which was amazing. But that's because I was buying about 100 properties each month for dollars. I was getting them at about 40-50% markup, and then selling them for about 90% markup, taking the 3, 4, 5,000 UPX difference. That's how I made about 1.2 million, I'd say 1.3 million. That's about $1,300. Obviously not money you can take out straight away, but like 1,000 UPX is $1. So if you're new to the game, Upland's a property trading game. Every property is mapped to the real world, so every virtual plot is like a virtual real plot in real life. So like, you know, the size of LA, you know, the size of London, that kind of idea. So it's not just based on a fantasy land, but every single property you buy, you can add like map assets to that property. You can add structures, you can build houses, you can also add like different competitions. So you can create a YouTube channel, a website. If you visit this property, you could win, you know what I mean? So like, it's totally up to your imagination what you create on Upland, and that's what I love about it. And then the spark is obviously what you use to build structures. If we actually click on the spark right now, you can see I'm building in like Granada Hills. I know all these properties are going to take about a year to build, but it's nice to actually see like people building structures. If like 10 people, I start building 5 structures, all these have got like 0.25 spark on it, and then the apartment's got 0.75, and then every time I get some more spark, I'll just keep putting it into the apartment because it'll take longer to build. And then once I get that 1.2 spark, we'll be able to build like 8 townhouses at once, plus 1 apartment. And I know it'll take a while, but we can do competitions. I had the factory, what was going to take about 3 years to build, and we ran competitions and promotions on this YouTube channel, and we managed to get that down to about 2.5, 3 months, I remember. And I gave away that 100,000 UPX in the process. Yeah, a lot of good competitions. It's really cool to actually learn the process as well, and not just jump on and like know it all. Like, I've come in as like a learner, and like just doing these sponsorship stuff, like messing up with the spark giveaways, and just learning and learning and learning, just growing on the craft and like getting better at it. I just really do believe in it. So like, yeah, if you do like this content, please click that subscribe button. Please like the videos, please share the videos, jump on Metaverse Millen on X, try and give me a follow there, promote some of the tweets, give them a share if you don't mind. Really trying to grow that as well, so obviously more people jump on the videos. more people jump on the videos, the more subscribers, the more sponsors, the more money this account will make, the more what will go back into Granada Hills, and the more giveaways we can do. And then in the future I want to start doing like a profit percentage kind of thing, like a good idea. So say these sponsorship deals go up to like 5,000 a main channel sponsor. Once I've got like 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers, I want to give like 10%, so 500 UPEX, and put that in a pot, and we'll keep a track of the pot, how big it is, and then every single like week or every month we'll add that pot up, and then someone will win that pot, like 10% of all the sponsorship deals. So I just think stuff like that would be really cool. So there's an incentive for like players as well, so you can be a sponsor, promote your Upland channel, but you can also like get a commission based on like how many sponsors and stuff. So it'll be really cool like that. So the bigger this channel gets, the bigger like your channels, well, your Upland accounts get as well. So I really do believe in it being fair as well. Like I want to make loads of deals and make loads of UPEX, but in the process you should be able to make loads of UPEX. If you're buying my property, I'm making like 3,000-4,000 UPEX, but I'm selling them like at a value where you can sell them for a higher value. You know, everything's going up. If I'm only making 10%, 15%, you know, some people are making 100%. You know, it just depends on what you actually create and what you want to do with that property. If you want to sell it, you can do as well. So obviously you can sell it for dollars or for UPEX. You just have to hold the property for a certain amount of time. I don't plan to do that right now, but you can see I've brought in 4,000 UPEX just off visits and just off the base rent off the properties. Any sales will go on top of that. So roughly every day I can buy a brand new property or mint out a new property if I get a sale. So if I don't get a sale, it takes about 2.5 to 3 days. But we'll actually go over to my messages quickly right now. You can see I sold that for $5.75. Then we sold one for 12,000 UPEX, and then we sold another one for 9,200 UPEX. If you don't know already, if you're like on this YouTube channel, I have got a 10% offer button on my Upland accounts. I don't advertise it to anyone else, but for subscribers, if you subscribe to this YouTube channel, more than happy to use it. Like anyone can use it if they can find it, but I want to advertise it to you guys. So if you want to get a property off James UK, it is 10%. You can get a discount of 10% on every single property that I own in Granada Hills, in LA, in Upland, like in Detroit, everywhere. It's at a 10% offer, I believe. So if you want to jump on that, you can do. And every single property is at 25 UPEX. So if you treasure hunt, I know LA is quite big, but if you like treasure hunt or you want to visit any other properties, every property should be about 25 UPEX. Every time I buy a new property, sometimes obviously I don't update all the properties for 25 UPEX, so some might be sitting a bit higher, some lower, but you can actually see the only one what's higher is the 16927 San Joe Street. So that's a property that you can get the sponsorship. So if you visit that property, obviously 125 UPEX gets you a standard sponsor, and then if you actually jump on it 10 times or send James UK 1,250 UPEX, you'll get entered as well to be the main channel sponsor for tomorrow. And if you send 125 UPEX over to James UK as well, you'll become a standard channel sponsor. So you can either send it to James UK if you can do, if you got the money to send over, if you've not got the money or you've not holded it for 60 days, which you have to, you can go and visit like 16927 San Joe Street, and then you can actually do it that way as well. So it's a way you can actually do it. If you're in a new city, if you're in a different city and you can't send the money over on James UK, give me a message and I'll buy a property in that city, and then you can go visit that city so you can actually get sponsored on these videos. I've already opened a property in Rio de Janeiro, so if anyone's there wants to get sponsored, give me a message and I'll show you where that address is as well. And then if anyone's in London, New York, other places, I'll start to look at opening other places up and put the addresses on the whiteboard, so everyone can enter these competitions without paying to fly. Or I don't want you to come over to LA and visit. If you want to jump as a sponsor, just give me a message, we'll work it out. Even if like you due me money or a credit or whatever, we'll work it out. Really here for the community and to grow it as much as possible. We plan to grow LA as much, and then like just keep investing and investing. Right now we're bringing in about 6,000 a day just off this sponsorship stuff, and then also obviously the sales, not the sales, sorry, actually just visits, the base mint price, so the base rent we get off the properties, also visits, so that's 2, and then we also get, what's the third one right now, this sponsorship stuff. So anybody wants a sponsorship, that's really cool. That helps the channel grow as well. So this is becoming about 10-15% of my business, so hopefully we can grow that up and become like 15, 20, 30%. the business, so it just helps me out. Obviously, the less I can invest, the more work I can do, the more I can promote your accounts, the more I can actually grow this channel in other ways. So yeah, it's really creative now. Like, I really want to do this properly. So spending a lot of time, went and got the whiteboards, and now we can actually set everything out. So I am doing 50 likes for 5,000 UpX still. So if you want to do that, just put your in-game username in the comments down below, and then if this video gets 50 likes, I will be giving away 5,000 UpX to one lucky winner. And then your name in the comments down below as well. You'll be entered in to win the luxury ranch house, so just make sure you're subscribed and you can win that as well. So good luck with that. Thank you so much for 400 subscribers, it means the world to me. Let's try and push up to 500 subscribers, and then we'll be getting the 50,000 UpX to give away. So yeah, that's really cool. 50,000 UpX will be going either to one lucky winner or 5 winners. We will do a competition, we will do a vote, sorry, on Twitter, or X as they call it, and then we'll actually pick the winner we're actually going to like choose for that. So yeah, we'll either do 5 winners at 10,000 UpX each, or we'll do 1 winner at 50,000. So let me know, and let me know what you think about the 10% like give back kind of thing for players with all this sponsorship stuff. Once we go forward and we actually set up a profit, and these videos are making like a certain amount of money, and the views are going up as well. Like the last video is already sitting at like 125 views, so that person's obviously going to hit about 200-300 views, so his channel will go out to about 300 people, which is really cool for like 1,250 UpX. I think it's a good deal right now, like getting really good like amount of exposure for that, and I'll talk about anything you want to, and it really does help me grow this channel as well. So don't worry, if you come in, like, you're more than welcome to put the money down now, and then I'll just add the sponsor, so whoever puts it down first will get tomorrow, and then the next day will be whoever puts it second. So don't worry if you're not the channel sponsor. We did have 2 sponsors yesterday, and then obviously Kasich Ma was today's sponsor, and then obviously Pete61 jumped on it before him, so he was yesterday's main sponsor. So if you want to be tomorrow's main sponsor, send over that 1,250 UpX to James UK, or send it over to 16927 St. Joe Street in LA. Really looking forward to sponsoring your channel and seeing where that actually goes. Yeah, not really much else to talk about. I wanted to jump onto totems actually before I went away. I just want to speak about that. But yeah, this is Granada Hills quickly. I just wanted to show that before we jump out of Upland. I know this has not been like much of a jump in gameplay, but I think you're enjoying actually more of the content and the details, and I'm trying to get the details out, so this video is more of like a sit back and actually talk about it kind of thing. But yeah, every single profit we make in Upland will just go straight back into Granada Hills. It's big enough that we can actually like grow it and make a serious amount of money, I believe, but it's small enough that we can actually like grow it in a certain time frame. It's not too big, but I believe like if something's too small, after about a year we'll have it gone, because I think this channel's just growing as well. So right now there's about 45 people in the Granada Hills Discord. The link is down in below in the description, so if you want to jump onto that you can do. But with that, obviously like, a lot of players are actually talking about building and stuff, so about 3-4 players each week are jumping in. So obviously Granada Hills will get busier and it'll start to like grow faster. So right now it's growing really well, but like in the future, like we have 100-200 players actually in Granada Hills. So yeah, it's going to go really well, so jump onto that if you want to. But really excited for tomorrow. So if we actually go on to Upland here, totems. So totems are finally coming out, so I'm really looking forward to that. So the Totem Mystery Pass Sale Chapter 1, The Jungle's Call to Adventure, actually comes out on Sunday. PT time is 8 AM, but in obviously GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, which is the UK, which I'm in, is going to be 4 PM. So I was actually chatting to someone on Upland and they was like, yeah, it's 5 PM, and I was like, oh, sound, I'll see it. If I went on at 5 o'clock, I'd have missed everything. So like, so glad I actually got it right. It's 8 hours ahead, so if you're in the UK, double check, but like it's 4 PM, let me know if it's not 4 PM, because I really want to get one. In the heart of the Peruvian jungle, Miles have gear backed on a daring expedition, their spirit ignited by a shared mission to unveil life in Uplands, and so the real adventures begins. Chapter 1. We've seen so many of you talk about totems since we've announced. You all have literally created so much excitement that we're even more anxious to get the first drop underway. As many of you know, Chapter 1 of Totem Life forms featuring the dragonfly and palm tree are currently being manufactured. This means it's time to announce the first Totem Mystery Pass sale. Registration for this sale will open on Sunday, September the 3rd at 8 AM PT, and the sale will begin on Monday, September the 4th at 9 AM PT. So that'll be 5 PM in the UK once the sale goes on sale, and it'll be 4 PM in Sunday to actually set to get the registration. So the Totem Pass sale details: during the sale, players will get a chance to buy a Totem Mystery Pass pass, which can later be exchanged for a totem. Please note that the exchange to reveal your totem will not occur until the passes in the first chapter have been distributed and all the totems from the sale have been fully manufactured. The Upland team will notify the entire community when each chapter's totem pass exchange is enabled. All totem holders will be given a starting totem proton balance prior to the initiation of the first life cycle. The first life cycle is not expected to start until all totems have been distributed. So that's amazing. So actually going to get a totem. It's going to get me some proton. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're going to get a totem. We're going to like do some stuff with the totem, I guess, some totem stuff. So there's totem content coming soon. So yeah, really excited for that, actually, to get back to Upland, the Spark. All these games on the side, like, I'm just not into it. I wish like Upland will just get back to this kind of stuff. This is exciting, like actually going back to, like, can I get more Spark, doing the daily logins, like can I build the structures faster, can I make more money by putting a structure on that property and then selling the property with the structure on it, like the rents coming in, like obviously how many units are in a certain building, like there's so much exciting stuff coming, and just like the fact that totems and like you can grow your totems and life in the future, just looking really really excited to it. Actually, it's really exciting news from Upland. Really excited to actually get back to, like, I like playing the game of Upland like here. I don't want to be inside other stuff and RPGs and other like castle games and like I just don't, like, no offense, like the games are great, like there's so many people who want to play it. I'm glad Upland is doing it, it's bringing more players in, I get it. But for me, like, I just want to like buy and sell properties. I want to be like a monopoly landlord. I want to be able to make good profits, good businesses, explore everything, but not be dragged out of Upland every like 10 minutes to go check like if my carrots are ready on, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not going to get into it. Like I'm going to get wound up. But yeah, we can actually go back over to here so you can see the registration opens on Sunday. Registration closes on Monday, and then you can see it starts Monday at 9 AM or 5 PM GMT, like the UK time. And then you can see totem prices are 55,000 UPEX, and then there's 582 of them, and then for dollars, $55 is 582 as well. So gonna try and get one for dollars. I don't know if I should actually buy, because I think it'll be over 2 months till we get 500 subscribers anyway. Hopefully it's not, but I might actually get one for UPEX and then get one for dollars as well, so we can get 2 totems at the start. And then we can see what the difference is as well, see if you get like a better one for dollars or if you don't. That would be really cool as well, so we might actually do that. So once we get to 50, oh yeah, we can collect the earnings right now. We've got another visit. Someone actually has just jumped onto St. Joe Street, so you can actually see if we go over to it right now. We'll go over to properties here, property search, and then we'll go over to LA. This is how we actually check it. It's quite cool if you want to actually see. We'll go to Granada Hills, and then we'll search the address, which is 16927 San Joe Street. And then once I stick this into the laptop, we just click search, and then you'll actually be able to see the property. It's not there. 16 here we go, Joe Street. So here we go. We'll go back to it right now, and then you can actually see if I click into the detailed information. And what we'll do is we'll go over to here, we'll check it. So this is the closest one, 4:19 PM. We'll check it's 4:31 now, so that's actually gone through. So he's actually wanting to become a standard sponsor. So what we'll actually do right now is get the whiteboard. I'm actually not going to put on this video, I'll actually give you it on the next video. So obviously some people turn off the video, so they might not actually see your sponsorship. So you've paid UPEX for that, 125 UPEX, brother. So what we're actually going to do is get rid of the main channel sponsor now, and the ones I've already read out. And then what we're going to do is Milan P87. So all we'll do right now is click on Milan P. I'm not clicking on it actually, I'm writing it. Milan P87. So now you're going to be on the standard sponsor for tomorrow's video, and then you've also got the exposure on this video as well. So yeah, that's actually quite clever. If you jump onto the property once I'm filming, you'll get involved with the actual video, I guess. So now we've got Milan P87, and then you can see the last, so I've only got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 spots left now. So if you want to become a standard sponsor, I highly suggest you go and visit 16927 San Joe Street, but only visit it once, and then I can actually see the name. So don't jump on it 10 times, because if someone else jumps on it, then I won't, like, so say someone jumps on 10 times now, that Milan P will go down here, so I won't be able to see it anymore. So if you can just jump onto it one time, and then you can also see, I can see if they're in jail or not as well. So anyone in jail, you're not allowed to do these competitions. Yeah, you've been bad, so you're not involved. But if we actually go over, so you can see my land P, we'll actually enter into the standard competition tomorrow. So yeah, that's how I do it basically, and that's how I grow this Upland account. We'll actually collect the earnings right now. We'll see how much we've actually got in the account. So we're now sitting at 7,524,238 UPEX. That'll probably go up a little bit more, but that's really cool to actually see. Obviously it went down once I got the dollars out of the game, because if you don't know, once the dollars go into this bank here, obviously the money that it took, so like I think I got $5.75, so that 5,750 UPEX would have got removed from this net worth and added to this one here. So don't think you're losing money. I thought I lost money once I sold something at the start. You're not losing any money, it's just getting moved over here. So with this I could actually withdraw it to my PayPal account, or I can just go back and put it into Upland. So right now, if I wanted to go over here while we're on UPX land, I could go to properties, I could go to property search, then we can go over to, where are we could go to Los Angeles, Granada Hills, and then we'll search, and then we'll see what properties are in Granada Hills, and then we'll go for markup, and then we'll go for dollars here. So we'll click for USD, and then we'll actually go see quickly, $7. Granada Hills is up at $7 now, so that's actually really cool to see. So 87%, this one's 82%, this is 68%, so this one you can actually get. I've got to support our own movement. Like, we're buying this one right now, so we'll actually go over here, we'll click on it, the search, $7 I want to give to someone else because I've just earned that money, and then it's more money I can actually put into Upland myself. So we'll go over here, it should be $7, it should be in Granada Hills, which it is, and then we'll click on it. I own the property next to it, $7, 125 UPEX every single month. I believe in Granada Hills so much, so I'm not really too bothered about that. We'll buy it, we'll click the two-step verification. So once I go on my phone, I'll just enter this code here. It just stops people jumping on the laptop and being able to sell stuff when I've not got it. Obviously if they get my phone it's a different story, but they need to get into the phone. So yeah, I'll just buy that property right now. We'll click on the payment option, and what we're going to do is go over to the wallet balance. You can see is $8.07. We'll click on this. So this is basically just a wallet. So instead of taking the money out to PayPal, I just don't invest as much next month into Upland. So all the money just goes back into the game of Upland, and now I'll see an extra 7,100 UPEX, I think it was, or 7,000 UPEX. So we'll actually have a look here. Title, it's just going through right now, so it'll get the price. But you can actually see here it brings in 125 UPEX as well, and now we should see an increase here as well. So now we're sitting at 116,475 UPEX every single month. So that's really cool. So thank you so much for all the support in these videos. Gonna leave it there, let all these sponsorships open as well. I've talked about it enough, but if you do want to visit, you can send James UK 1,250 UPEX to be the main channel sponsor, or if you want to be a standard sponsor and get your like channel just promoted quickly, you can do so if you go and visit either 16927 St Joe Street or send 125 UPEX to James UK. Go give a subscribe if you like this content, share it to as many people as possible. Let me know down below in the comments what you're actually building, what you're growing with as well. You can reach me at James UK. If you want to talk, chat about anything at all, you're more than welcome to. Thank you so much for the support and how this channel's actually growing now. It really does mean the world to me. Trying to put as much effort into as possible. Got the whiteboard now so we can keep a track of everything and everyone's money. So really do appreciate that, guys. Thank you for all the support, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Peace.